Welcome students for my new lecture on unit number 4, heat treatment of metals. Today's topic is Austempering and Martempering. So Austempering and Martempering, these are the two heat treatment processes which are generally carried out there on steels. So today in today's lecture we are going to learn Austempering and Martempering heat treatment processes. So let us start with Austempering. I have shown here a figure for Austempering process or Austempering heat treatment process. As shown in the figure, the quenching of the component is interrupted at temperature above the MS line and allows the metal at the center of the part to reach the same temperature as that of the surface temperature. By maintaining that temperature, both the center and the surface are allowed to transform to the bainite phase and are then cooled to room temperature. That is, the end product is 100% bainitic structure in the metal which is austempered. It is accomplished by first heating the metallic component to the proper austenitizing temperature, followed by cooling. Now cooling is done rapidly in salt bath furnace, which is maintained at a temperature between below the nose of TTT curve and above the MS line. The component is left in the bath until the transformation to bainite is completed. The steel is caused to go directly from austenite region to bainite region. Austempering produces bainite in the steel, which usually do not require final tempering. It improves the metal ductility and toughness, produces the higher impact and fatigue strength. Also increases the wear resistance as well as reducing the cracking and minimizing distortion. Let us see what are the advantages and disadvantages of austempering are. So there are some advantages of austempering. Let us see one by one. So first advantage is less distortion and cracking than tempering. Here we are comparing it with tempering and Martempering also. No need for final tempering. So there is no need for final tempering of the steel after austempering. Improvement of toughness. So toughness of that steel gets improved after austempering process is carried out. And improved ductility of the steels. There are certain disadvantages also. Hardness produced is not so high as compared with hardening process. So this is the limitation or disadvantage of austempering. Second disadvantage is the holding time is so long and due to which the process is expensive. So holding time is very high or very large. Let us learn now Martempering. The Martempering process I have shown schematically or graphically there on the figure. Let us see here Martempering. Martempering is also known as Marquenching, which permits the transformation of austenite to martensite throughout the cross section of the component without any cracking or distortion. The Martempering is carried out as shown in figure. The Martempering can be used for hardening the steel gears, gear train, guide bars, walls, hand tools, drive shafts and bearing assemblies. Both Martempering and austempering are designed to overcome the technical limitations of conventional quenching and tempering, particularly with regard to the development of micro cracks, distortion and dimensional changes. As shown in the figure, From the austenitic temperature region, the steel is quenched in a salt bath maintained at a temperature just above the MS temperature or MS line, that is, cooling severity using interrupted quenching in both of the molten salt allows sufficient time for surface and the core to cool at the same rate, resulting in more uniform transformation and a strong microstructure. So here the core of the component and surface of the component both are allowed for sufficient time to cool at same rate in the molten salt. A care must be taken that the holding in a salt bath should not cross the transformation start line of the TTT diagram, otherwise 100% martensitic structure will not be obtained. After removing from the bath, the steel is cooled fast to room temperature. The cooling is continued through the martensitic region followed by usual tempering. The tempered components are usually tempered to convert them into a more ductile material. This process prevents cracking and substantially reduces the distortion of steel components. Martempering is usually carried out at a temperature up to 260 degrees Celsius, whereas austempering is carried out up to 400 degrees Celsius. In martempering, the soaking time is shorter, that is in between 20 to 30 minutes, whereas the austempered parts are soaked for 3 to 4 hours or more to achieve the Benedict transformation. So this was the martempering heat treatment process. Here are few references which you can refer for further reading. Thank you.